Gibson, the new James Bond, fans think so. So I have to see it, but he's a white male, right? I wanted other people, but he's a white male. That's pretty good. The new 007 First Light trailer is getting enough attention, and not just for the slick action story, but the face behind it. The new IO Interact, we've got to check out this trailer, dropped the trailer for the upcoming PS5 game. Fans quickly pointed out something familiar about the look of the character. Multiple posts on social media claims that Bond First Light bears a striking resemblance to 30-year-old Patrick Gibson, known for Shadow and Bone, the OA, and the upcoming Dexter original series. 1 second. Let's see if I can... do they have the trailer here? Because look, James Bond games are normally awful. Right, what's the name of this thing? First Light. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find it on the YouTubes. Go over here. Doink. Doink. First Light. Here we go. Okay. But, okay, this will be very, very cool. Yeah, I guess if they've actually got, like, you know, a real scoop on who the new James Bond is, right? And they build a game around it. I think this is very, very well. Let's have a look, right? Because you know they're spending a lot of time and trouble on the Bond franchise. I think this will give us an idea of what they're planning on doing with it. Well, I'm already kind of in right now.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was
okay, excellent. So far, it's keeping within the kind of like, you know, silhouette of James Bond's past history, but got a bit of a new spin on it. That's brilliant.
Watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his...
So is Lenny James going to be M? That's good casting.
Instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No. And I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless.
All right, this is going to be the James Bond feels, right? And it feels modern as well. This is exciting.
He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
So this is like a Bond Begins sort of thing. Don't tell me I've got to buy a PS5 to play this.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Must be Moneypenny.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Who's that, you think? Okay, this is really good. This is leading into all the Bond tropes.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
And listen, I don't find having a an Asian or Indian M or whoever it is. I don't find that woke at all, right? This just feels like not, normative. And I'm just pulling up the rest of the cast. There we go.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Okay, I think this is delivering.
Get gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Well, it'd be interesting to play Bond not like cold and damaged.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Again, look, Amazon really own James Bond now. I think this is the new image they want to put out, which is, look, this is reasonably optimistic. I can't believe we've got to buy a PS5 to play this. Fuck you, I'm not doing it. I really want to play it. Oh, alligators hanging upside down. Perfect.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Okay. If that ties into what they're planning to do with the franchise, I think there's reason to be hopeful. Right, let's see who the who's in it. Lenny James, okay, top cast. Ian Fleming, Nick Price, Mike Vaughan. I wonder if they all cast and crew. So it looks. Lenny James. Is he the only one of the cast announced? I mean, he was very obviously Lenny playing John Greenway. John Greenway going to become M? Yeah, look at the Wikipedia. It's on Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. Okay, my son's got one of those. I think. I'm pretty, yeah. Did they not say the cast? The first major following a long hiatus. Well, there's never been a good James Bond video game. Yeah, James Bond Legend until it was a garbage. But it had a couple of nice ideas in it, but generally speaking, a bust. James Bond games normally are a bust, right? History of James Bond games. Oh man, I want to find out who's playing Q, right? That would be awesome. I mean, does Amazon have anything to do with it? Under license on Amazon MGM. Yeah, listen, they must be very, very, very involved in this look. And this again, if this is the shape of things to come, I think it's good news, right? I do. I genuinely think it's good news. Who knows or dares to dream? My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.